Hello and welcome to Weekly MTG, the only show that comes to me that the host trips over the first sentence that he says as soon as he gets started, but also the only show that comes to you from inside the metaphorical Wizards of the Coast building. I'm your host, Blake Rasmussen. I'm going to be the only one on the stream today. We had originally planned to do some Jumpstart playthroughs for Historic Horizons with Reggie Volk, one of the designers on the set, but obviously Jumpstart got pushed back a little bit. But that loss is Historic Brawl's gain, because today we're going to just hang out and play some Historic Brawl. I got a bunch of decks built, and we're going to hang out, play. If you all have questions about basically anything, throw them in chat, and we can maybe chat about them if I have any answers for you, which I may or may not, because we don't have any news today, but we're going to play some... Well, we do have a little bit of news, but nothing earth-shattering that isn't already public. And then we're going to play some Historic Brawl. So first things first, let's do a little bit of news. And part of that news is what I just mentioned, that Jumpstart Historic Horizons has been pushed back for 2 weeks. It will come out on the 26th. In the meantime, make sure you check out the Historic drafts, the premier drafts. There's a free one each week-ish. There are 3 free drafts, 1 for each set. We're in Amonkhet Remastered right now, so if you haven't played your free Amonkhet Remastered premier draft, make sure to check that out on Arena. There'll be 2 more of those coming up before we hit Jumpstart. And then additionally, we put out a communication, I think it was yesterday or Tuesday, just letting people know that there was some confusion between once we moved the end of the season from the kind of half season from August 10th to closer to when Jumpstart releases. What happened was there was a change from the first 500 to hit Mythic being invited to the top 500. We didn't communicate that very smoothly, so we ended up approximating inviting both. So you should have been notified or be getting notified in the meantime. So we're just opening up to more. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and play some Historic Brawl. I'm a big fan of 100 card formats with the widest possible card pool possible. So I love Historic Brawl. I've got a bunch of decks here, and we'll play some of these. So we're not going to get more Innistrad previews today. Not today. Stay tuned for a couple weeks. So let's pick one of these and just brawl. Let's start. So I built several of these recently for this precise event. And then I've also got this Enchantress deck down here, which the lands just are not quite finished. So we're going to start out with... So this is this Emry deck is the one I probably play the most in Historic Brawl. And it is basically a combo deck. One of the things I like about Emry is the cost reduction. Brawl is a little bit more built around your commander than Commander. Sometimes. Some people will just play commanders just for their colors. There is some of that in Brawl, but I think people tend to build more and more around their commanders in Brawl. And so what I like about Emry is the cost reduction, so we can keep replaying it. We're gonna keep this hand. So this is basically a combo deck that looks to get out. Let's see, what's the fastest way to an Emry is a turn 1 Stonecoil Serpent. Likes to get Paradox Engine and then kind of do a ton of things with Emry from there. So we're just gonna go right to that. Okay, let's see. Any plan to increase the number of decks? I am not aware of any such plan right now. It doesn't mean things won't change, but I'm not aware of any such plan. Yeah, the 75 deck limit. Um, do, 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 do. Cheermaster, the back end stuff is, I'll say, closer to the former. It wasn't just like straight up rules engine stuff. It was not specific to Jumpstart. Let's do a Foundry Inspector, and we're going to get a little weird. And we're going to attack with Emry. We don't really have anything else to do. Swerve Invention was a good pickup. That'll help us try to find one of our combo pieces. Especially since, oh, well, probably gone now. I do not have any data on the attendance for this event right now. And it's not just, obviously they won't be looking at just day one attendance. Ah, boo. But guess what? I can replay it. So it's early. I wouldn't have any of that initial data anyway. Not at this early stage. But I've seen several other fantastic people streaming it. People seem really excited about it. I think attendance is going to be pretty strong, but that's just my personal prediction. Cody. Let's see. I don't quite. Oh man, I'm 1 mana off being able to cast that Meteor Golem. I could. Let's see. What do we do here? Didn't take my Whir of Invention. So I can whir for, actually, I can whir for 5, 3, 4, but then I can't whir for 5, but then I can't actually do anything with it. So I think what we're going to do is cast a Mystic Forge and hope Cody doesn't get us too bad this turn. Oh, this Field of the Dead's killing me. Should probably take out all tap lands in this deck. Like, this deck's never going to win through Field of the Dead. I'm going to hold the Scrabbling Claws so that next turn I can Paradox Engine better. Yeah, I mean, I have some of the same challenges updating my decks. I did a lot of that for this Historic Brawl thing. Soul Shatter. Lesser mana value. It'll be interesting to see what comes up here. Whoa. Whoa now. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess it doesn't really matter. But again, the great thing about Emry is Emry comes back pretty cheaply. And I have nothing to Vanishing Verse. Gotta do something about this Cody. Now the question is, do I want this Gilded Lotus or not? I think I do. Don't want that. Go away. Hey, look, it's another one. All right. 3, 4. Excellent. Why would you tap for white? Why? We're gonna leave it at that. We'll attack. All right, and then we'll just batten down the hatches again for Cody and see what happens. Yeah, so with the update on with the Historic Brawl queue, Historic Brawl will stop being 60 cards. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on. Yeah. Cody. Cody. Even without Emry, we might go get some combo pieces next turn anyway. If we can. That is unfortunate. All right. So I can whir for 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then I cannot cast Emry. Ugh. Alright. Not this turn, I guess. Ooh, that's a good draw, because if the Crashing Drawbridge sticks around, I can actually just cast and activate Emry in the same turn. Alright, that didn't work. Let's see what we get now. Can't cast Mirror, which is fine. Okay, let's see what awful things Cody can do to me this round. Are there any plans for multiplayer on the client? Not right now that I have any news for. When is the Arena Economy stream? So for people who don't know what Snap Bolt is referring to, last week we got a bunch of questions on it. Last week? Something like that. We got a bunch of questions on it, and I said it was a great idea to have such a stream. I don't have a date for it yet, though. Hasn't been scheduled. All right. This is my turn. It's gotta be my turn. They're tapped out. All right. Not losing that was pretty bad. So, how do we do this? 3, 4. All right. It's gonna be for 5. We gotta do this. 1, 2. Question is, do I want to choose a Crashing Drawbridge? I don't. So 3, 4, 5. I don't think I need to. This should be lethal. Let's see. Yeah, it might have been longer than a week ago. Time is a construct, man. I don't know. All right, Paradox Engine. A totally fair card. That should definitely be legal. All right. I need the timer to... Quit pressuring me, man. Quit pressuring me. So, do I have 3 mana to play that? I don't. So, I need Chromatic Sphere. So, untap some stuff. So, now I need to... Basically... It's just going to keep clocking me, isn't it? I need to find a Mox Amber. It's in here. It's just going to take me a hot second to find it. Actually, now what I can do is this. And I can set up a scrabbling clause for later. Play the chromatic sphere. Where is my mox? Where is my mox? That's definitely not it. Not it. My opponent's having the best time right now. I'm going to play this deck exactly once. I just kind of wanted to play it because it is, when I need wins, this is the Historic Brawl deck I pick. What I really want... Yeah, I need a Mox. Mox will let me... Yeah. You can't have Increasing Vengeance anymore. Mox will give me the mana to be able to basically cast everything I want to cast. It'll get me the Foundry Inspector, which will get me... Ooh, which... I guess I double-click that. This is not like a fun portion of the stream. Come to watch me do the same thing over and over again. Stay while I do the same thing over and over again. The rest of the decks are far more interactive and will be far more entertaining. The Mox is like the last card. It's too bad I don't have a way to sacrifice Emry. That would speed up the milling considerably. I already did that. Already did that. Silly. Yeah, so we unbanned some stuff from Historic Brawl because of the way the system handles Brawl now, which is actually pretty cool. So it looks at what your commander is, and then it kind of pairs you against commanders who have similar power levels. And it actually can judge that, which is really cool. It's kind of like the way Commander self-selects. But, you know. There's not Mind's Desire. I had it in a version of this deck. But, like, honestly, it just... Oh, actually, that nets me mana. 0 drops. We need 0 drops. Stop rush. Oops. And actually, stop rushing me, timer. I know. Okay, that gets me Palladium Mirror, which I can play. God, it's just gonna pass the turn here, and that's what's gonna happen. Just, I can't. Boo. Let's see if I can squeeze out And now I gotta tap everything, unfortunately. Meteor Golem. Come on. Come on, we can do it. Ah, didn't get there. All right, fair enough. I wasted a lot of people's time. Let's see what Cody's got. I don't mind that. You can have Metalwork Colossus and a Brainstorm. Yeah, that's just fine. That is just fine. These decks, I don't know. They may not be. Like, Cody did hold me off for a while. Oh, wait. Yeah, Cody did hold me off for a while. And actually, they're much closer to winning than we all realize, because they've cast Approach of the Second Sun once already. It is now somewhere in their top 3 cards. I literally have to kill them this next turn or I'm dead. So, it's actually much closer than you would think. And I have no timeouts, so... Alright, but now I have so much mana. And we're gonna just do that. Alright. What am I missing? Why would I go to combat? Why can't I cast this? Wait, what am I missing? Oh, I see. Super clever. Alright. We're not dead. We're not dead. But we very well might be. Especially since this timer's killing me. Yeah. Yeah, all those comments about power level. We're going to lose this one. Alright. Wow. Yeah, I could blast on Cody. I just had no way to do it that turn. Yeah, so I did a whole lot of nothing and then lost. News Phantom Chess was just some arena announcements we made earlier in the week surrounding Jumpstart, changes to the season, when everything was moved back. Yeah, that was... Giving me Cody was fantastic there. All right, let's play a different deck. What do we want to see here? What do we want to see here? Let's... Any opinions, chat? Yeah, no new. I actually, you know what, Ryan, I only kind of lost to the rope. I had to pass that turn where I hypothetically could have won, but it would have taken me half an hour. But then they just beat me by giving me Cody, and I couldn't do anything. All right, which of these historic decks do you want to see? Yarok, that's the first one I see. I like me a Yarok, so one thing I need to double check. I put these together real fast, and I am fairly certain that some of them are missing the commander-specific cards. Yup. Yup. All right. I'll take out Thriving Isle for the land and Merfolk Branchwalker. Done. All right. We actually do not get the entire collection of cards. We occasionally get like gem grants and stuff like that, but we do not get what some people refer to as God accounts. So this is actually just my account that I play on all the time. I don't want to say I have everything because I don't. I'm missing like a bunch of jumpstart cards and whatnot. But I have everything I could need to play with. I hit Mythic in both Constructed and Limited every month. Yeah, we can keep. There's some explosive possibilities with Lotus Cobra. We'll try it. Yeah, I can definitely do the Will and Rowan deck next. So, full disclosure, the only deck that is not mine that I didn't just build was the Dina deck, which I grabbed off of MTGA Zone. Valky, take my Lotus Cobra, then I will play Thibblethip and move on with my life. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Valky, God of Lies. All right, let's get some hot Thibblethip action. What happens when a god and an homunculus get into a fight? They both die. Yeah, Phantom Chess. I'm a big fan of Historic Brawl. Anyone who's listened to me wax poetic about Canlander before knows how much I like 100-card singleton formats. It's where my heart's at. All right, hey, look, another card that just gets blocked by Thibblethip. Okay, we are going to we'll just play this and do nothing. Because you stole my Lotus Cobra. I don't know. Yarok does rock. You know, I love my job. I love playing Magic. I've played Magic since I was 13. This is in every sense a dream job for me. It is still a job. There's a lot of stuff that... let's see, I can't do that. That is tough, just like any other job. But when part of your job is doing this, when part of your job is coming on a stream, playing Magic, and talking with people about it, that's just awesome. Oh, decisions. Let's see. I could play Nissa. I could play Gilded Goose. All of those are fine. I don't want my land to die, so I think we're gonna go Gilded Goose into Field of the Dead and just continue to take my lumps. This losing that Lotus Cobra made this hand real mediocre. Real mediocre. Yeah, I play less Arena than I used to, but that's only because I now have 3 children. We had twins this past year, which means I have discovered a love of best of one, is a good way to put it. I actually end up playing a lot of Arena. Like, a lot of my Arena play comes... My older kid, Jace, is 2.5, and he just bedtime is this whole thing. And so part of our bedtime, it's not even a routine, it's just what we have to do, is sitting outside his room to make sure he doesn't go like running through the house instead of trying to go to sleep. So in sitting there, and he also doesn't like to be alone when he's going to sleep. So we're trying to work on that, but part of that means that we end up just sort of hanging out outside his room. Do I want to? I think I want to do this. So I'm paying the 3 life, so I don't use the food token right now. We're gonna cross our fingers that Yarok lives, and then next turn we can do some stilly stuff, maybe. I did lose Lotus Cobra to the coin flip. That can happen. It can happen. Yeah, I mean, I can't, like, I'm, one of the great things about working at Wizards is that people really do love the game. I honestly, not that I would say it if it were false, but since it's true, I honestly do not know anyone who works at Wizards of the Coast who dislikes Magic. They might exist. I don't know of any. And then there are plenty of people who don't play Magic or who have maybe tried it a couple times, but people really love the game. And it's hard not to. It's a big tent game. It can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people. I'm going to get... let's see. He needs 6 creatures. We're a ways away from that. We are a ways away from that. Okay. So, 5 mana. I think we're going to start... Ooh. I don't think I want to bounce Valky. It was an option, but I'm not going to do it. I think what we're going to do is draw 2 cards with Callous Blood Mage. We'll start there. I could use some more lands. Oh, man. I can also exile their graveyard. Yeah, I think I want to exile their graveyard. I like drawing cards so much, but... boo. Alright. Didn't get there. But... So, okay. Unfortunately, that also makes Wizards workers quite exploitable by corporate. I know that is this line of thought out there that we don't get paid well, we get exploited, blah, 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 because we love Magic. And I'll only speak to my personal experience, because in my personal experience, I am well compensated. I enjoy my job. I do not feel exploited by any means. I was extremely happy to come work at Wizards of the Coast years ago, and I've been here for 7 years. Working at a place for 7 years is not something that just happens, and I know a ton of people who've been here a long time, some of them since the company was founded. And everyone's experience is their own individual experience. I'm not going to say that people don't have bad experiences, because of course they do. People have bad experiences working elsewhere. But I feel weird every time I see that Wizards exploits the love of the game. Because I've never felt that way. And I know a lot of other people who have never felt that way. So, I disagree with that sentiment, but again, everyone's working experience is their own. Has Hasbro been a good thing? We can chat about that a little bit. First of all, I did not work for Wizards of the Coast before Hasbro took it over. Hasbro has owned Wizards of the Coast longer than Wizards of the Coast existed without Hasbro. That's something a lot of people need to recognize. Oh, yes, I will discard this Uro. You know what? This Nissa just isn't... I don't know that it's doing anything. But you know what else is really not doing anything? Baron. What I will say is that a lot of what people have a poor understanding of how companies work generally when they're memeing on Wizards and Hasbro and how relationships work and all of that stuff. It's a really big conversation that steps in a lot of gray areas, so I'm not gonna go in depth on it. But I've not run into issues where it's been like, we were gonna do the right thing and then Hasbro made us do the wrong thing. Like, that's just not a thing. All right, I've literally never had this card cast against me. I'm kind of excited. Okay, Awaken the Blood Avatar. I have to sacrifice a creature. And they create... How do I say it's going to be that? And they get this thing that whenever it attacks, it deals me 3 damage. I really like this card as a commander too, because sorceries popping right back to the command zone is actually really cool. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? Now, we could Uro, which is awesome. And we'd get to play... we could probably Temple of Malady, find another land. We can also Hydra, grab 2 lands, make a bunch of zombies. We could play the Temple first... Make a bunch of zombies, and then set up Agent of Treachery or Thorn Mammoth next turn. I think I like that. Look at all those triggers. Look at all those triggers. Seagate Restoration. I don't think I'm going to need the land or the cards. Forest, sure. It's not really going to matter because I'm casting this. Thoughts on Volo Monster's Guide as a commander? I think Volo's sweet. So there are a lot of blue-green commanders that are basically ramp and draw cards. That's what we do. We ramp and draw cards. The Juka Bog? Yes. And Volo is a totally different angle of attack. Why are you timing me out? I'm doing things, man. I'm doing things. Just lots of triggers are happening. Double Bajuka Bog. And so I think Volo's Guide to Monsters is really cool. I think there's possibly, Mormor Vig plays in something of a similar space in that you want a lot of creatures with kind of a wide variety of types and abilities and all that stuff. So there's some overlap there, but I think Volo's really cool. I think, and Mormor Vig is obviously not available on Arena, so I would definitely build. Card's cool, but blah. Nah. No thinkers. So yeah, Volo Guide to Monsters is sweet. People should build around that. I'm not... well, let's see. After the land, get control at the top. I don't know. I'm admittedly playing a little bit loose with all these triggers and everything because there's a lot of triggers and... Uh-oh. Let's see. That's 16. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna do some things here. Yeah, that. So we could... Oh, man, we could Agent of Treachery and just... I would not be shocked. Okay, I did that wrong. I definitely did that wrong. Because I could have gotten some extra mana. Yeah, I did that wrong. Because I think... Because what I should have done is Agent of Treachery, taken the Lotus Cobra and the Avatar, and then Glasspool mimicked the Agent. Now, I'm going to do this anyway. And so that... Oh, gosh, we only have 20 minutes left. So we can play a different deck. I'm going to induce a definite scoop from my opponent. Like, that's... They're going to concede to this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 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 Why are there so few good cards for mono red in the last sets? Because you know what, man? Mono red was really good for a while. Starting kind of in Dominaria up through, I'd say a couple sets back. Mono red was getting a lot of good stuff. I'm happy not to be Embercleave anymore, and mono red's still totally viable. All right. Yeah, Weedy Potato. I'm right there with you. I don't actually have control over. All right, we wanted to see this, so we'll take a look at the. So I actually play in Standard Brawl. The Rowan and Will deck that I have is the one I play most often, and I can't get enough of it. It's like my favorite deck. This one, I think I've maybe played this once or twice, but it's got a lot of sweet stuff in it. So that's the full deck. I threw in a Demi-Lich today. I'm real excited for Consider. Consider is like... Consider, if you haven't seen it, is opt, but you pseudo-surveil instead of putting the card instead of scrying. Oops, I should not have clicked on that again because we just want to do this. I'm so excited for that. It's going to go... I'm going to play Consider in every form. I'm going to play it in Pioneer to bring back some Arc-like Phoenixes. I'm going to do it in Historic. Also, to bring back some Arc-Light Phoenixes. I'm going to play it in Canadian Highlander. Fill my graveyard for Delve. Ooh. Pillowbug, I have not posted this list. So, there might be a list somewhere. I really like that. Oh, boy. No lands. Mulligan to 6. All right, we can keep this. We can keep 6. Am I playing against Gerudo? I don't think this Braid is going to be too super useful. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play it tapped. It's gonna enter tapped. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a little tap land, a little tappy tap tap. I'm not playing this Brainstorm right now because I don't. If I had missed on a land drop there, I probably would. But I didn't. And I've got things like Archmage Emeritus that trigger off of, and even Rowan, who deals extra damage if I've drawn extra cards. So, holding that Brainstorm, knowing when to hold Brainstorm, is the highest level of Magic skill. No, that's not true, but it's pretty high up there. Oh man, I'd love Nick those Shrine to Nicks. Okay. I think we're just gonna play a land and pass because I have both Tails End and Commit to Memory ready to go. Not sure why it's not showing the... Oh, there it goes. Commit was a little stuck. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Draw your cards. I'm not going to be the fun police. Drawing cards is fun. Draw your cards. So, Bring to Light. I don't know that I'd want it in Historic. My issue with Bring to Light is that the Niv Mizzet deck is already quite good. Ooh, sweet. So, the whole point of this deck is getting to get the Rowan emblem. And then just do nutty things. Now, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna attempt to commit the end of the Royal. The fact that they've left 2 mana up makes it... Yep, I thought so. Wah, wah. Alright. Wah, wah. Definitely in a hand. Ah, cool. Let's do that. Trying to find some lands. Man. I want to save that. Stitch River's Rebuke. Ugh. I really like Archmage Emeritus, but I feel like I'm going to be keeping up mana for a little bit. Don't think I'll need Sweltering Suns. Rankle. I am definitely rankled. Okay, here's the plan. They missed a land drop. I'm going to discard Chart a Course. Well, they might have missed a land if their turn's not over. Okay, they didn't miss a land drop. Oh, actually, that's brilliant. Okay, new plan. New plan. Will. Scholar of Frost. Are they packed in negationing? Is that what they're considering here? I don't think I mind that too terribly much. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's fine. It means I can't cast Gerudo next turn. I will move my commander to the command zone. Thank you, Arena. Yeah, I was going to make it a 0-2. That was the plan. The plan did not pan out. Do I think it's possible to introduce new colors? So this is the 6th color purple thing. Honestly, so we kind of did in a backwards way with colorless, with the Eldrazi. It was, I'm going to do this now because... So we're going to go boom, boom, just in case. And I think the... Oh, did I do that wrong? I thought it was... Oh, I stacked it wrong. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Cost 7. Oh, see, now they missed a land drop. Do it. Do it, I say. So colorless kind of became the 6th color, and I thought that was an elegant way to add that sort of additional layer to the game. I think, I'm not going to say it's never possible. Like, it's obviously possible. Come on. That's not a card that Gerudo brings back. But it's a lot of work to add an entire... Like, you have to carve out a piece of the color pie for it, and you'd have to design new mechanics. It's a heavy, heavy lift. Salundi Vision. Yeah, those seem like good cards, sure. And we'll end the turn. This Rankle is just destroying me. They wear that, like, they don't know I have this Tail's End. Sure, let's take this. Oh, I like you, Storm Kiln Artist, but you are going to be the card I discard to Rankle. We did used to have white bordered cards. I lived through that change. I'm thankful for it. But now it's kind of card is both annoying and occasionally irrelevant. So if I do this, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. I didn't want to counter that, but here we are. We might be casting Memory at some point here. What I like whiteboard, like my old white-bordered cards for, like all of my old dual lands are white-bordered. What I like them for is in Canadian Highlander, it makes them really easy to find when I'm shuffling through my deck. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. Fine. Tail's End. Just so not what I wanted to do with any of these cards. Yeah. Discard a card. Alright. Great. Finally. 3, 6, 7. I need another land to make that happen. So go away, Rankle. Finally! Now they're just going to cast Gerudo. I am not going to flash that back. There it is. Doom of Depths. Nothing! But a 6/6, which is relevant. That Seagate Stormcaller is not going to do anything. Alright, we're going to flash this back. I need some lands. So we're just going to discard Seagate Stormcaller, Arcane Signet. Play this volatile forward. I am not winning this game. Sure, make another one. Let's see what happens. I don't really have many creatures, let alone. Uh-oh, is that a Jin-Gitaxias I saw? No. No. All right, I think that's it. I don't know what I could draw that would. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll draw, but all right, fine, I guess. If this gets countered, I'm immediately conceding. Didn't get countered immediately. Now what? Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Jin-Gitaxias. All right. I only have about 6 minutes left. So we're gonna... All right, we're gonna try to play the green-white deck. It is the closest thing I have to a fast deck. So we'll see if we can fit one more in. If we go a little bit over, that's fine. That's just fine. Oop, oop, oop. Thinking. Unlike most weeks, I'm also streaming from my laptop, so most weeks producer Sean is handling all of the back end, but since it's just me and I'm just playing Arena, handling all the OBS stuff myself. All right. Let's do this. Amara. So Amara was the first one of the, actually I think it was the first Brawl deck I ever built, and I built it in paper first, and it was really good. So this was, standard 60 card Brawl back when we just announced the format and didn't have any support for it or anything like that. My deck is mostly creatures. Not entirely creatures, but mostly creatures. Of course, my creature does not line up well against that creature. Am I going first? I'm going first. So Ranger class doesn't suck. But I have a lot of spells in this and not much land, which looks like a recipe for disaster. Let's do this, because it can actually cartouche up. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we're gonna play Mara, and then cartouche will let it attack past Thalia. It'll be great. It'll be great. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna get to attack with Amara and make some tokens. Come on. Amara, get out there, Amara. Matcha, is that the... I'm drawing a blank. Which one's matcha? I don't remember what it is. Chances are good I'm probably not, but maybe I am. Tokens. Attacking. Brettguard Protector. Is that the, I think I might know what card you're talking about. Alright, Samara has first strike, so we're definitely attacking. Protector is Matcha on Arena? I think Matcha is a commander card. Oh, they figured out it has first strike. They also missed a land drop, which is unfortunate for them. Make tokens. Human warrior, soldier, warrior. These make soldiers. This makes a legendary. I mean, sure. I think we're just gonna do nothing and cast March of the Multitudes for many. It's math. I don't need to do math. For 6. It's for 6. Oh, that card. Yeah, actually I might be. That's fine. This is an instant. That card. I was thinking of the Archer card. Yeah, I actually might be running that card in here. Auto pay. all the convoking. So many tokens. You. All have different names. Really wanted to play Tristani that turn. I do not think I shall be slaughtering any strong. Alright, so what happens if I attack with Amara? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm attacking with Amara. It'll kill, like, a bunch of different things. And I can recast it. That's what I thought. Alright. Swarm Shambler. You're kind of sad right now, actually. Oh, look at that. Ah, yes. The wombo combo of spells plus Thalia. Alright. I think... Oh, there we go. Alright. Everybody jump in the pool. Get in there. Not you, Swarm Shambler. 18 attackers. I think we did it. It's 331. We'll wait to get the little victory sign here, and then we'll just call it a stream. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. If you haven't already checked it out, Historic Brawl is on Arena now. It's available, so it is... right now it's in an event. It'll be a queue as soon as we hit the 26th when Jumpstart Historic Horizons releases. But it's the same format, and you can just go play. And the first win gets you 3,000 XP, which is a fantastic little reward, and then you can just keep playing as much as you want. So, highly recommend it. Historic Brawl is a really cool format, and I enjoy it. So, we will be back next week, and again, because Jumpstart Historic Horizons was pushed, I had a little gap in my schedule, so we're actually going to do something cool that I've been working on for a while. We are going to do a show that counts down the top 100 creatures of all time. I've been gathering input from some people in the building, some people out of the building, jamming the list together, and next week we're going to count down the top 100 creatures of all time, the definitive list. Nobody can possibly disagree with it. It's completely subjective. It'll be fun. At any rate, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next week.